Okay, audio should be good. We should be recording. All that good stuff. I think this is a Yamaha part number for the map sensor on this R1 here. So I shout out to Two Wheel Dyno Works, suggesting that this thing could possibly, a small percentage, be dying when you come to a stop because of the map sensor. They mentioned one of the tubes going to the map sensor, and I was like, well, that's, that makes sense. And this, this bike had a lot of stuff wrong with it, so I might as well just replace the map sensor and see if that helps. So we're going to try that. And I wanted to record while doing it. Usually it would probably be pretty difficult to get the tank off, but I've been working on this bike already and it already needs plastics, so it's okay. It's not that hard. Let's see, make sure it's not a 5mm. I don't want to mess it up. And you know what? Here I am using a millimeter or a hex head, and it's actually a star bit. It's Torx. Whoops. Let's put this back in. If I remember correctly, it was a T30. Yeah. Those were a T30. And then the other one was like a T20. Let's see. Yeah. We can go up a little. And these plastics have been kind of rigged, so. But get that piece off. Same for the other side for the tank removal. Except this side I've got a zip tie because I lost my threaded insert over here for that piece on the tank. This poor tank and bike has been through a lot. Pull this cover off as well. Set them somewhere. I'm gonna throw these boxes away. Well, it looks like we've already got enough light and everything. Oh, a couple bugs. 2 10mm. One on either side, and I'll usually just loosen this one and leave it. Yeah, I forgot this side had seen better days. Just missing the insert. Put those there. They're not going anywhere, right? I think it's pretty late, like 11 o'clock at night, and check that out. It's still that hot. Pretty awesome, I'd say. Lift it up, and I have figured out with this exact wrench, I can take it and usually prop the tank up. I usually have to open it a little bit to a certain amount. But yeah, it holds the tank pretty well. So to get to that map sensor, we're also going to have to disassemble the air box as well. You're supposed to be able to squeeze those on either side and pull that out, but it's pretty hard. I do wish I had a couple of picks But I can't access my tools right now. I think I had always gotten it from that side, but let's see. There we go. Sounds difficult because it is. Yamaha makes things pretty easy. I do love them for that. It's probably why they spend so much time manufacturing things. Props to them if that's what they're doing, because I mean, most of the stuff I've worked on from them has been pretty fun, truthfully. Like, I haven't had too many issues with what I work on from them, like many complaints or anything. But that's mostly what I've worked on. I had a Kawasaki. I had one Suzuki, but I didn't spend very much time with the Suzuki. It was a Katana, and I was so novice in my mechanical ability, I didn't really know what was going on with that thing. Looking back on it, I mean, I didn't look into it enough to remember. I think I just messed with the carbs a little bit. Somehow got it running. I'm going to be no-face guy today, so you guys can see what's going on with the bike. Try to show some of it. I did want to do it in a different format, but I don't have anybody to help me like hold it and like film me as I remove a couple screws, you know. So this is the format we're getting. It's okay. We've got a lot of content like this. Get the chipmunk voice going, because I think I've always thought that's pretty cool. It's just tedious watching all that. But then I might be like, F it. You guys can just fast forward, right? Ta-da! Oh, a bit of fuel. Ta-da! And I always try to organize my screws. They're all in one nice, neat spot. Magnetize it to the toolbox there. As you guys can tell, I cannot speak. Trip over my words often. It's okay though. Alright, we need a little more light in here now. That should work. Oh yeah. I was like, why are they harder to see than usual? You got to take this out. And I had applied a little bit of assembly lube to these so they move a little easier. But I think I need to upgrade the air filter for this thing to a brand I had found that's supposed to be pretty good. Because this thing, I mean, it's got a lot of dirt in it. I don't know. Maybe it's just how it's supposed to be. Thought this was a 6mm, was it not? Was it a 5? Guess it was a 5. Indeed. This is supposed to get us to that map sensor down there. Yeah, I'm tired of doing this. Let's Go automated. Where's the thing? There's the thing. Will it fit? That's what she said. First choice, I'd rather have the folded or the bent ones, but these will work, I think. I might put a worm gear on that just to make sure it's tightened a little more. Disconnect this actuator. Don't pull on the connector like that. Okay, reverse. All right. So that's out. I'm going to take that out and see. Okay, so there is a sensor on the back of this, and that does look like our map sensor there. We're going to take this out. That just unscrewed by hand. That's pretty cool. So I know that's not supposed to be very tight. Pull the hose off. All right, let's see how much time we can get out of it now. So we've got the sensor out. Bada bing. And we're going to try to go in with the new one. They look a little different. That could be a good thing. But we're going to take this little rubber piece off and transfer it to the new one. I mean, the connector lines up and everything. You don't want it too tight. Just for a little insurance, I'm going to put a little liquid tape over the... Oh! Good thing that mirror was cheap. Anyway, put a little liquid tape over this line because it looks like it's been hitting something. A little extra insurance. It's like a little rubber coating. I like this stuff. Use it on wires and hoses. I mean, as long as they're not like really vital. And this is just like something I want to put a little extra protection on, so no big deal, right? Get a little bit of that. So this is our connector. Yeah, that's what we got going on. I'm gonna pull this out, check this sensor out, check some of these hoses out. Just make sure they're okay. All right, we're back. Should be anyway. For a little bit. I don't know how long. But both sensors are in, hooked up and plugged up, hoses in, all that good stuff. The hose is not clogged up. I checked all the rest of my hoses. I don't see any cracks, dry rot cracks, holes, anything. Everything's hooked up. I've already been through the throttle bodies and synced them to the best of my ability with how the condition of the valves. If this doesn't do it, I may swap the sensor to the other location because there is two sensors to see if everything still works properly. And I will probably finish putting together the bodywork another time.